Hello everyone, No Addiction speaking here, and in today's video we're going to discuss drug addiction, how I overdosed on Ecstasy or MDMA, what you want to call it. So I'm out here walking this town out here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's dark out here and I just want to walk and talk with y'all. Here's a trail. Okay. Basically, what happened that day, I'm gonna tell you how it all began. It all began by when I was drinking. At a certain point, when I was drinking a lot, like liquor and alcohol and stuff like that, my body couldn't process it anymore. For some reason, I got a migraine every time I started drinking alcohol and liquor. So any type of alcohol, like I would try to go to the wine, it wouldn't work. My head would still hurt. I tried to go to the beer, it still wouldn't work. I tried to do everything, just swap it out, and it just didn't work. Everything that I drank, it gave me like a migraine. So I couldn't understand what it was, and the thing was, I really wanted to get turned, but nothing would work. None of it worked. So by that time, I was just like running out of options, and I saw my cousins and my family. They had these little candy looking things, so I was wondering like what the hell that was, and it was like it was energy or something like that. So I guess one day I was like, shoot, I couldn't get drunk, I couldn't do nothing else, so I went and popped one of them, and I ain't gonna lie, I felt pretty good. I felt real decent. I felt real good. I ain't gonna lie to you. But later on, I ended up thinking that I probably didn't have enough. It probably wasn't enough. So I was like, I didn't really feel too much effect, but I felt pretty good. So it turns out I started taking 1.5. So they were like, don't ever try to go about 2. Like they say, break it in half. So I was like, okay, I broke it in half. Oh, excuse me. I put this glove on because it is cold as hell out here. Yeah, press that like button for that. But anyway, they told me to pop 1.5. So I took the half, and that pretty much got me there. I ain't gonna lie, it got me there. It definitely got me there. But the thing with that was that triggered something. That triggered me to become reliant upon that to get some type of high. So when I ended up getting that high, I couldn't really let that go because I couldn't get drunk anymore, because getting drunk was my favorite thing to do. Because, since I couldn't drink, this was the only thing that I could really turn up with. Because, it came to me, when it came to vices, I had to do something. And the thing was, guys, if it wasn't going to be the drink, it was going to be that pill. So that's when I first got introduced to the MDMA, to the Ecstasy, whatever you guys call it, the whatever it truly is, its true name. Because nobody really knows what it's really called, but those are the most famous and more recognizable names of it, so I'll leave it at that. So basically, by the time I ended up getting hooked on that, one night I decided to kind of push the ante. I wanted to, because the type of high it gave me like an energetic high, but it also, like, I ain't gonna lie, it actually like increased like a lot of libido, because it was at the point in time that every time I'll either get real turned up with that, but then after that I was ready to smash something. So I was ready to it made me horny. I'll put it like that. I put it that way. It made me, it took me there. So I decided to increase and up the ante. One time I went to the corner store. I had popped 2 of them, 2 whole ones, and I went to the corner store and bought 2 Bang energy drinks. Yeah, gotta look around out here. We definitely in the woods, in the country, but we definitely. I bought 2 Bang energy drinks. Yep, I bought 2 Bang energy drinks. So I was sitting on the porch because the pills wasn't like kicking in yet. I don't know if this batch was like like a slow batch or something. It just didn't feel right. I don't know what it was. It just wasn't hitting. So that's why I went and got the 2 Bang energy drinks to try to boost it, which was a stupid idea. Tell you how stupid that was, to try to pound energy drink on something that's already meant to do that. So I was basically trying to reach a high that was pretty much unattainable. But trust and believe, rest assured, I was gonna end up meeting my maker one way or damn another. So popped that energy drink, drunk one of them, right? Drunk one of the energy drinks. I took one of them down, like almost no hesitation. I took that bitch down. I took it right on down. And by the time I got like halfway through the second one, that's when everything started feeling funny. Like, I was like real hype. My heart was beating fast. My chest was just going. And shit, I ain't really know what was going on. Shit, all I knew was that I was turned up, and I was turned more than ever. I ain't never been on that level of turn on that drug. So I'm sitting there rocking on the porch. I went to my bro house. We was it was me, him, and his girl, and like another associate. I was like his brother or something. And we started watching this movie called Players Club. Basically, with Lisa Ray, and where she was being a stripper and all that, right? So mind you, I'm on MDMA, I'm on Ecstasy, and I ended up, you know, because you know how it made me feel. I started getting aroused because I was watching that movie and they was coming out the clothes and all that stuff. So being on that plus that was just a bad combination. So on top of my heart beating like 200 miles an hour, I was just going. I'm sitting in the chair. I'm talking about I'm rocking back and forth. I'm rocking back and forth, like a grandma on a porch in a rocking chair knitting a sweater. I'm rocking back and forth. I'll never forget this. I'm rocking back and forth. I could not stop moving, no matter what I did. Right. So I'm sitting in the chair. I'm trying to watch the movie. I'm trying to watch it. I'm trying to watch it, but I can't stop. I can't stay damn still. So I end up getting up, right, and the door to the back porch balcony was right next door to me. So what I did was, I was on the back porch and I was pacing back and forth like a tiger in a cage at the zoo. I'm talking about I'm walking back and forth. I had to do at least about 100 suicides on that back porch. I did about 100 suicides back there. I'm talking about back and forth on that damn porch. So once I did that, I tried to go back in the house and settle down because I thought I hadn't burnt off enough energy. But hell no. I was still rocking in that chair. Could not stop. So by that time, I'm thinking back, man, I don't know what the hell I need to do. I told bro, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take my ass home, man, because I can't stay still. So that whole time, I'm power walking all the way back to the house. I'm talking about I'm walking about 45, 50, 60 miles an hour. I'm walking fast as the cheetah run down the freaking Serengeti. And by the time I get back to the house, I'm chilling, right? I'm trying to simmer down. You gotta understand, I'm trying to simmer down because my damn heart beating so damn fast, I can't even keep up with nothing. So my heart beating so damn fast. I'm sitting there chilling, right? Chilling. I'm going back into the refrigerator. I'm trying to drink water to calm myself down, but not knowing that water increases the flow a little bit too. So I'm starting to get a little bit too much. Laid down on the couch. I'm scared to fall asleep because I feel like if my heart keep beating, I feel like I was gonna die in my sleep. So I ain't want to sleep. I tried, and then like I said earlier, it made me want to. It aroused me when I was on that. When I took that. So what I tried to do, try to end off the night, right? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna try to go in and take it in. I'm gonna go and try to masturbate and go to sleep. That was my plan. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm gonna keep the stories a buck with y'all. I'm gonna masturbate and go to sleep. But the thing was, I couldn't do it because if I tried to masturbate, my damn heart rate went up too damn fast. So every time I went there, I was like, oh hell no. I got real weak. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all because my heart was going too damn fast. So by that time I was like, hell no, I can't do this. So I got my ass out from the after a few failed miserable attempts of trying to go to sleep via that. I ended up going back to my bro house. I'm talking about I walked 70 miles an hour back to his house. Now after I got back to his house, I paced on the porch a couple minutes before I even walked in the door. And I knocked on the door. And I was like, bro, I went and sat in the chair and I couldn't stay still. I was like, bro, call the ambulance, bro. Call the ambulance. Cause my fucking chest was beating. I'm talking about it was at 200 miles an hour. That bit went up to about 250. So by the time I done got to about 250, man, I couldn't I couldn't do nothing. I was sitting in the chair. I'm talking about I'm rocking back and forth. I could not sit still for nothing. No bone in my body was resting. Nothing. No bone in my body was resting. So I told him to call the ambulance. And I was dead serious. He was like, bro, you serious? I'm like, I'm dead serious, man. I'm dead damn serious. Heart beating fast. And I'm talking about I'm rocking back and forth telling them this. So the ambulance get there. And they were like, what's wrong? So I said, I think I overdosed. And that's what I told them. Right? So they went in, they got me in the ambulance. They got my hand. And I was like, I don't want to they were like, they were trying to find a vein. I'm like, don't y'all supposed to look in the arm for the vein? Like, if you try to find somebody's vein, you gonna look in the arm. They saw a vein in my hand because, I guess I was hella vascular because I guess the stress my body was going through. So I had a whole lot of visible veins in my hand. So they basically got a vein in my hand and they drew blood from a vein in my hand. I was like, hell no, because at first I was like, I don't want no damn needle in my hand. So after they took my blood, right? They took my blood and they say that it wasn't to the point where it wasn't no overdose. They was like, sir, this is the usual these are the usual effects of the drugs. So this is how it is. I was like, what? This is the usual effect? It ain't no way this the usual effect. Cause if this the way people would like to feel, they count me the hell out of it. For real, like, is this the high that people be really chasing? This the normal high? Like, nothing ain't wrong with me. I'm not about to die. Cause I really felt like I was about to die. My heart was beating about 300 miles an hour then, cause I was back in the ambulance. I'm thinking they finna tell me some shit. And man, I was back. I was about to cry. I'm about to call the reverend to come and read me, and say the Lord's Prayer with me or something. And that's how I was feeling. So I get to the emergency room, right? And I'm walking back there, all the nurses and doctors laughing at me, because when they say that they call on before they get there, they tell them what's going on when somebody coming back. So I'm walking back there, right? I'm looking around like, man, my heart beating like a mug, and I'm still rocking, and I'm feeling like, man, I don't know what's going on. Everybody laughing at me. I'm like, damn. So this is how a patient is treated. And that's how I felt. So they went on and got me an IV in my arm. They flushed some fluid in me. I sat in there for about 45 minutes. The rocking stopped after a while because I found that they had to calm me down. And to be honest, I was actually all right, but I was actually just too high. But the bangs, it further increased my heart rate. So it wasn't the fact that the drugs was an overdose that I thought. See, that's why I made this video, because I thought that I overdosed. But I drunk those two bangs and it intensified my heart rate. And the regular effects of the drug intensify your heart rate among other things. So that was the scariest experience I had, because the way I was feeling, and as fast as my heart was pumping, I thought I was about to have a heart attack. And my brothers and all them were just laughing at me. But I can look back on it and laugh at it now a little bit. But at that point in time, wasn't nothing funny. Wasn't nothing funny. But anyway, I just wanted to share that story with y'all, man, and tell, especially for the youngest, don't be out here trying to try nothing. Don't be trying to find ways to try to intensify no high. In fact, just put all that shit down anyway. Sorry for the profanity, but just put all that down, because it just ain't worth it, man. You don't want to try to get high and then try to chase another high to get higher than that high. No. See, that's why I'm glad I'm sober now. Been sober for years now, but I just wanted to tell y'all that, because back in those times, you just never know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I advocate for a sober life for all y'all. Anybody that y'all be young out here experimenting with these drugs, they got stuff that's laced with fentanyl and all kind of stuff, man. Y'all be careful out here and stay away from that stuff. The high ain't worth it, bro. The high ain't worth your life. I'm telling you. But anyway, it's another edition here. Coming to another video. If any of this resonated with you, go to click that like button, go to comment, go to subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember, anybody can fight an addiction. Anybody can overcome something if they try and they're willing. If they're willing to get help. I'm out.